So today we are going to be looking at hips for mobility, just simply because it's nice to open them out. You've probably been sat down all weekend anyway, in this glorious sunshine, I have to say. So what we're going to start with, we're going to do 20 of everything. If it's single leg or a single side, you're going to be doing 10 on each, okay? We're going to start with our glute bridges. So we're going to do 20 of glute bridges, then we're going to go straight into our single leg glute bridges like we would normally do in the class. All right, guys? So from here, line your backs. So you want to just be able to touch the back of your heels. From here, I want you to think of pushing one vertebrae up at a time, bringing one vertebrae down at a time. So you're going to go up, squeeze your butt, come all the way back down. So you're going to go for 20 of these, guys. Have your hands wherever you feel comfortable. Perfect. Right, next one, exactly the same, one leg up, you want your toe point in your face. Exactly the same, make sure that foot is nice and close to you, driving up, bringing one vertebrae down at a time on your back. So this is 10 on each side, all right, guys? And then switch once you're done. Perfect. This time I'm going to keep this leg completely straight. We're going to have our leg down, this leg stays bent, okay? We're going to stretch out the back of our legs, opening out our hips as well. So just going to bring it back as far as you feel comfortable. 10 on each side. Then do something called a frog pump. So you want the soles of your feet together so that your feet are nice and flat. Lying back, and you want your feet as close to your hips as you can. From here, you're just going to push your bum up. It's not a very big movement, it's quite a low movement. You want to make sure your knees stay nice and low, and you're squeezing your butt right at the top. You're just going to do 10 of these, guys. Perfect. Right, we're going to do that one that no one can do. So, you're going to start in a 90-90 position, okay? So you want one foot on one quad, the other foot at 90 degrees, okay? So this should mean 90-90. From here, you can have your hands behind you if you're not too sure if you can do it properly, or you can have your hands in front of you if you feel like your hips are nice and open anyway, okay? So I'll start with hands behind me. You're going to bring feet nice and flat, feet down to the floor, okay? So your feet stay in the same exact position. You're literally just moving your knees around. And if you feel like you can go a little bit more, hands in front, feet flat, go over to the other side. Perfect. Next one that we're going to do is a tripod, okay? What you want to do is it's almost like a hip thrust but without a bench, okay? So your hands go flat, hands wherever position feels comfortable. Feet nice and flat, and you're going to push your hips up. One arm comes in and you go straight over, okay? Back down, hips up, arm goes over. So really drive with the glutes on that first part. Just 5 on each side, guys. So the next one that we're going to do is something called a Superman. You guys know it most of the time anyway. So it's going to be opposite hand, opposite leg, okay? On your hands and knees, you're going to come in, you're going to touch your knee, and you're going to kick as long as you can. This is not a game of how high you can get your leg. Keep your leg nice and flat, okay? 10 on each side, guys. Awesome, cool. So like I said, this one is all about your hips opening up, okay? So we're going to go for our hip circles. You're going to go out to the side and then around. You can do that 10 times. Show you from this way on, and I'll show you from that way on, just so you can see where I'm aiming for, okay? 10 on each side, guys. So bring your knee as high as you can, kicking straight behind you, and then bringing it back in. So you want a little bit of a twist at the back. So like I said, out to the side, kicking back and then back in. The next one that we're going to do is a groiner, so we're going to really get this hips as open as we possibly can, okay? So, in a press-up position, you're going to bring your foot up to the outside of your hand, and then you're going to switch, okay? You're going to do 5 on each side, all right? And then what you can do is you can do another 5, but this time you're going to bring your arm up, okay? But first off, starting with 5 each side. So from this position, foot comes up, sink hips right down, not so that your knee touches the floor, but just so you can feel the stretch. Come up, other side. Now this next one is exactly the same, apart from where your foot lands, that hand is going to come up and out and you're going to reach to the sky, okay? So from here, foot goes up, inside hand comes up and out, back down, switching, all the way up, okay? So you should start to feel that right in your groin, all around your hips, okay? You're going to do exactly the same on this one, apart from we're just going to hold it. So we're going to get to that position. So you want your back knee on the floor for this one. And you're just going to hold this position for about 30 seconds, okay? So you should start to really feel this kind of pull. But the aim is to get this hip as low as you can to the floor. And then what I want you to do, guys, if you can, try and get your elbows to the floor as well, okay? And then slowly come out of it. Let yourself just relax out of it. Perfect. It's exactly the same on the other leg, okay? So start with your hands flat. Make sure that back knee's on the floor. Just give you a little bit more stability, okay? So hold that position. Good, and then get your elbows to the floor. A lot tighter this side. Good, and then slowly come up, okay? Awesome, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was mainly focusing on hips. Tomorrow and for the rest of the week, we're going to be focusing on a different body part, whether it's lower back, whether it's shoulders, just short little mini clips, just to kind of get you guys moving in the morning as well, all right? If you're also part of my pump chat, there will be a pump workout coming out this morning and every day this week as well. All right, guys, stay safe. See you soon.